Why did Ironheart dare to mock Iron Man?
Do you think Tony Stark would be Tony Stark if he wasn't a billionaire? No shade. That's just the way the world works.
Tony Stark was able to build this in a cave with a box of scraps. Well, I'm sorry. I'm not Tony Stark.
I've been painting every fence I know. Every color bleeds into the same.
That one sentence from Ironheart once set the entire internet on fire. The people who hated her stretched from New York all the way to the Atlantic Ocean. Arrogant, ungrateful, not worthy of carrying the name Ironheart. Those were the accusations thrown at her. But the louder the criticism became, the more it revealed a truth. A lot of people really believed what she said. They thought Tony Stark was just a billionaire with endless money, unlimited resources, and the best technology in the world. So building an Iron Man suit must have been easy, right? But they forgot one important detail. Tony Stark's very first armor wasn't built in a high-tech lab. It was made in a cave with nothing but scraps of metal. When Tony was kidnapped, a piece of shrapnel was only inches away from his heart. He had no money, no advanced equipment, no way out. All he had was a pile of broken parts and a doctor named Yinsen. And in that impossible situation, Tony created the Mark I armor with the most primitive tools imaginable. He didn't just build a machine, he built his way out of death. Not everyone can be Tony Stark. There are many billionaires, there are many geniuses, but only one person could build a weaponized suit from junk while trapped in a cave. Tony Stark. From the moment he escaped that cave, his entire life changed. He shut down Stark Industries' weapons division and revealed to the world, "I am Iron Man." The arrogant weapons dealer who only cared about himself became a hero who protected the entire planet. But the journey to becoming Iron Man was never easy. It was paid for with pain, sacrifice, and countless moments where he almost lost everything. In Iron Man 2, Tony discovered that the palladium in his arc reactor was slowly poisoning him. He hid his condition from everyone. While waiting for his own death, he still continued protecting the world. Only after discovering clues hidden inside his father's old research did he create a new element and save himself. During the Battle of New York, he carried a nuclear missile into the wormhole, knowing he might never come back. In Civil War, he accepted the Sokovia Accords and turned against Captain America, even while the world criticized his decision. But then he discovered the truth. The person he trusted the most had hidden the biggest secret of his life. The Winter Soldier killed his parents, and Captain America knew, but Steve Rogers kept it from him. That moment in Siberia broke Tony completely. He watched Steve stand in front of the man who murdered his parents. His heart was shattered, yet even then, Tony didn't kill him. Driven by anger, he fought until his armor was destroyed and his body was covered in injuries. Then came Avengers: Endgame. Tony Stark took the 6 Infinity Stones and used his own human body to perform the snap that saved the universe. Yes, he was arrogant. Yes, he was stubborn. But behind that attitude was someone who always carried the burden alone. He gave Peter Parker his first advanced nanotech armor. He returned Captain America's shield. But when it came to danger, he always chose to face it himself. He said he didn't care, but in reality, he was always the one protecting everyone else. Many people believe Iron Man's power came from money, from technology, from his armor. But imagine Tony without all of that. No fortune, no team, no advanced laboratory, just one life, and one unstoppable will. That is what truly made him Iron Man. Not his billions, not his inventions, but his refusal to give up when there was no hope, his courage to stand up even when he knew he could die, his responsibility to carry the weight of the entire world on his shoulders. Armor can be destroyed, money can disappear, technology can be surpassed, but the heart that refuses to break will never fall. Tony Stark created countless suits, he survived countless battles, but the strongest thing about him was never the armor. It was his spirit. The greatest technology he ever created was never a machine. It was himself. From a cave filled with broken metal to the ultimate sacrifice that saved the universe. From a selfish weapons dealer to a hero willing to die for everyone else. Tony Stark proved one thing. He didn't become Iron Man because he was rich. He became Iron Man because he was Tony Stark. And that was the only person worthy of carrying that name. Ironheart may have chosen the most controversial way to challenge Iron Man, but her words forced everyone to remember what made Tony Stark special. A true Ironheart is not built with money. It is forged through impossible situations, unstoppable courage, and the willingness to sacrifice everything for others. Not everyone can be Tony Stark, but anyone who chooses to stand up and carry the weight of the world deserves to have a heart of steel.